What's up YouTube? It's your boy, ThatRnRyder, coming at you with another video. And before we get into it guys, let me finish up my game real quick. Nah, I'm just kidding guys. What's up guys? So today I want to talk to you guys about the top things to consider before starting nursing school and following the nursing profession. So if you are currently taking your prereqs, or maybe you're thinking about joining the nursing field, this is definitely the video for you. So stay tuned and watch the whole video so you can get a little insight on the things to consider before starting nursing school. Alright guys, so number one is be prepared to have no life guys. So with nursing school, you're gonna have to make a lot of sacrifices, and one of them is pretty much giving up your social life. And what I mean guys is be prepared to have school and clinicals during the week, and on the weekends be prepared to be studying and doing homework. And don't think that you're just going to be able to go to school and clinicals and then during the weekend you're going to be out partying and having a good time. Unfortunately, during nursing school it's pretty much impossible to do this, so it is one of the sacrifices that you will have to make. And pretty much you're gonna get into a habit of thinking and breathing and living, well, not living, but thinking and breathing like a nurse. Alright guys, so yeah, that is number one. Number two is be prepared to feel, smell, see, taste. No, I hope you're not tasting, but be prepared to deal with bodily fluids on a daily basis. And by bodily fluids, I'm talking about poop, pee, blood, vomit, spit, any kind of bodily fluids you could think of, you're going to deal with it. So think about that guys, and if the thought of any of these bodily fluids or needles, anything like that scares you and makes you want to run away, you might want to consider a new field, because this is just the nature of nursing and you're gonna have to deal with this pretty much on a daily basis. So keep that in mind guys. Alright, and hop into number three. So the third thing you guys want to consider is that the attendance policy with nursing school is super strict guys. This is the way that it is, at least in my program, and I'm sure most nursing programs are like this. So if you're not a person that you don't think you have the discipline to get yourself up super early in the morning and be to clinicals and to class early, and by early I don't mean on time, I mean like 10 to 15 minutes early, then nursing school it's going to be really hard, because they really don't play when it comes to attendance. And if you're arriving late or you're missing class or clinicals, you're going to be out of the program very quickly guys. So just keep that in mind. That is the third thing to consider. Now let's hop into the fourth. The fourth thing, it's more like a tip instead of a thing to consider, and that is that you want to do really well on your prereq classes. And why do I say that? The whole nursing field is really competitive, so everybody wants to be a nurse nowadays, from your mother to your father to your granddaddy. No, I'm just kidding about that, but yeah, everyone wants to be a nurse nowadays. So these programs have a lot more applicants that they can take, and they're really competitive. So if you're not getting all A's in your prereq courses and your GPA is not like almost a 4.0 or so, it's going to be really hard, if not impossible, to get into the program. And I myself actually was denied a couple times before I got into the nursing program, and I'll talk more about that in another video. But yeah guys, that's why I'm saying that you guys want to really make sure that you do really well in your prereq courses and just strive your best to get all A's. And the other thing is, make sure that you guys are paying attention in the human anatomy courses, because a lot of the things that you're going to learn in human anatomy, like the terms and everything, it's going to carry over throughout your whole nursing school and pretty much probably your nursing career. So you guys want to really try to remember all of these terms and anatomical positions and things, because once you get into the nursing program, your instructor expects you to know all these things. So they're just going to start speaking in these terms and saying all these terms, and if you don't remember it, you're gonna be lost, and you're gonna have to be like Googling and researching what these things are. So yeah guys, that would be more like a tip. That was number 4. Let's get into number 5. The fifth and final thing that you want to know or consider before going to nursing school is, guys, don't do it for the money. So if you're doing this for the money, you might as well just quit right now and find a new field. Pretty much any medical field, including nursing, I don't recommend that you do it for the money. If you think about it, nurses really have to deal with a lot, and if you're just doing it for the money, you really won't last. I've heard stories about recent grads and new nurses that after 1 or 2 years they just can't deal with it anymore and they quit, and they're disappointed and upset. But the reality is, if you're doing it for the money, you're not gonna last, guys. So definitely don't do it for the money. While nursing is, you do get a decent wage to live comfortably. I know the average hourly rate for a registered nurse is like 30 an hour, 32 an hour, and that definitely depends on what state you live in. But if you think about everything that you have to do, money isn't everything. And if you're going to work and you really hate your job and you really hate dealing with these patients, you're gonna make patients miserable and you're gonna make yourself miserable. So guys, if you're doing it for the money, definitely don't do it for the money. I definitely consider a new field. All right, so that was my 5th and final tip, or thing to consider before joining nursing school. Now, the last little kind of bonus tip that I want to throw in here, guys, is if you have the opportunity to visit a local hospital and shadow a nurse, definitely go for it. So just visit your local hospital and see if they let you shadow a registered nurse there. That way you can see in person the daily life, what it's like in reality for a registered nurse. That way you can have an idea if this is the field for you or not, and you can make a smart decision, because we all know smart decisions get you places. Alright guys, so this is going to conclude my short little video about the top things to consider before joining nursing school. If you guys have any questions or topics you want me to cover, comment them down below. Don't forget to smash the like button, and of course, if you haven't subscribed to my channel. I will be making more videos about nursing school like this, so go ahead and subscribe, guys. And this is ThatRnRyder, guys. Peace.